Hello, monsters abound here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires and part 5 of my Avelorn campaign. Last time we realised Alith was in a little spot of bother. Alith, of course, is the Shadow King of the Nagrathite. Now, Dark Elves are also Nagrathite. Malekith is Nagrathite, and you can start to see how their relationship between them gets a little bit tricky. Technically, Malekith is Alith's king, or would have been had not Alith rebelled against Malekith back at the start of the Elven Civil War, when Malekith decided getting char-grilled meant that he'd have to do things the hard way. Because of this, Alith and his people are very distrusted by the High Elves. They're almost Dark Elves themselves. To make up for this, Alith goes out of his way to fuck with Malekith at every opportunity. Alith and his Shadow Warriors stalk the streets of the city of Nagrond, which must come as a shock to the Dark Elves because that's supposed to work the other way around. Alith once danced with Marathi at a masked ball and then stole a precious item from her, which we can all agree was certainly not her virginity. Basically, Malekith and Alith have a competition to see how much more like evil Batman they can be. Still, certainly, currently, Alith is in a spot of bother and has refused letting us help. So we're going to help anyway. And don't worry, Alice. Mumsy is coming. Okay, so we're going to just we're going to help Alith with or without his consent. Basically, I mean, he doesn't mind too much. He likes the fact that we're at war with the Ripperhorn tribe. Slightly less than he dislikes us for trespassing, but he's still going to like us more, and hopefully that will improve when we, save him. Meanwhile, I've also named our noble, our utterly useless noble. Where is he? Where is he? He was securing influence. Here he is. He is now, of course, Arnold Rimmer. Now, if you don't know who Arnold Rimmer is, this is going to be a treat.
If you're in trouble, he will save the day. He's brave and he's fearless, come what may. Without him the mission would go astray. He's Arnold, Arnold, Arnold Rimmer. Without him life would be much grimmer. He's handsome, trim, and no one slimmer. He will never need a Zimmer. He's Arnold, Arnold, Arnold Rimmer, more reliable than a garden's trimmer. He's never been mistaken for your grinner. He's not bald and his head doesn't glimmer.
So that's Arnold. That is Arnold. He has been securing influence from Mousillon. I'm not sure how he's doing that. I like the idea that he's like he's sneaking into vampire parties where they're holding little soirees, dressed in the most ridiculous looking Dracula outfit with some raspberry juice dabbed in the corner of his mouth, and all the other vampires haven't killed him because they don't quite know how to deal with that. It's so obvious what he's doing that they're almost shocked into non-aggression. So that's what he's doing. He's securing influence for us. How long will he survive doing that? I don't know. I'm not holding my breath. Could upgrade the Phoenix Gate. What with the Blood Voyages, that could be a good shout. I mean, we've got the money to do it, haven't we? Could do that. Is there anything else we could do? We could upgrade Toran Lek. The Shrine of Cain is one more turn away as well. That's going to cost 3,600. I need some walls here, but having Phoenix Guard and White Lions of Trace will also, buff that up. And seeing as I think the Blood Voyage is probably going to land around here, I think we need to buff up the Nagrathai before anything else. So that's what we're going to do. So not going to worry too much about that or that or that. End turn. Got population surplus in Nagrathai. That's useful. That's going to come in useful. And we still got Alarielles. Happy buff. Butterfly. Happy butterfly buff. That's what I'm going to call it from now on. Uh-oh. Sabioth. That's Marathi's assassin. Clan Rictus and Clan Carond. Clarkarond gone to war. It's interesting because my Avelorn campaign, those two are fast friends. Which is a little bit odd. What's weirder is in my Avelorn campaign, if you go to Twitch, it's currently on Twitch. It won't be there forever, but if you go now, it will be. And Mousillon is currently at war with the exiles of Nehek, and Mousillon has sailed all the way to Nagrond to come and fight them. Which is a ballsy move. It's like Tyrannok's doing okay for themselves. Will they with it? Will they be able to? Will they be able to beat up Marathi? Okay, we've got trumpeters. Everyone loves a good trumpet. Excellent. A speed bonus. So what tech can we get now? Swift sense, speed and charge, but I'm not overly impressed with the Great Eagles. That's not really. I don't really. The Alarielle Reavers are garbage. They are just literally garbage. So, I mean, melee defense for Ulthuan Seaguard has to be good, right? Naval discipline. Try and stay in the ship. That's the first lesson, and it will keep you alive. Sounds good to me. Okay, let's get a watchtower here. Okay, I think getting the Shrine of the Widowmaker. Oh, it takes 10 turns though. I mean, we haven't seen another Blood Voyage. I'm fairly sure. So we will, and they are quite slow. Okay, I'm going to build Shrine of the Widowmaker. I'm going to do that. That's what's going on there. Tordranil. I think you're probably going to need walls as well, but we can't afford walls at the moment. And the Beastmen have run away. Okay, what we'll do is we'll just... No, I don't want to lay siege to Alith. That'll piss him off even more. We'll just pop out. We're just in the bay. We're not actually on your territory, Alith.
I hope it's not too shocking.
It's fine. Military access. Come on.
Yes.
Finally. Christ almighty. Only you've done that last turn. Never mind. Never mind. Oh, where's Arnold? Arnold? He's Arnold. Okay, Musalon, secure influence.
Smash it to ruin.
Well, you failed, but good attempt. Obviously, this time the vampire saw him coming and he didn't get past the bouncer. But let's make you a specialist. That's going to increase your success chance and reduce the cost of attempting it. Seems pretty good. Well, we got 13 influence. I mean, what can I actually? I could change the relationship between factions. I know what people have said about how it's more important to spend it on lords. I agree. On the other hand, the idea of having basically incompetent lords does seem weirdly attractive to me. Anyway, so but I also want to try and get the High Elves to play nicely with each other. That's basically the plan. So can we actually confederate with the Nagrathi? We can. And Lothern.
Welcome. What brings you here?
I don't really want a defensive alliance. It's going up. Is there anyone we can? I mean,
welcome, fellow Asser. What would you wish to discuss?
It's low. I think eventually they'll join me, assuming Tyrion doesn't do it. Okay, well we can actually land again if we wanted to. I'm going to see if the... Oh, hello, have you got an army again?
Of course.
Vanier, Sarah. Where's Alith then? Alith, are you hiding from me? Are you hiding from Mumsy? Yeah? Okay, well fine. You can continue to hide. I don't really care. I'll hold off coming back just for the moment, just in case the Beastmen come back. Just keep an eye on it. The humans are fighting. Oh, and Bastione's been destroyed. Has Musalon done that? I think Bastogne is the faction that starts in the same province. Oh, look. We found Gallic. What is Gallic going to do? Gallic moved? They just...
Mistress of the Undying Forest.
Okay, I feel like we should go chase him. Can we actually... we can't really... Okay, land.
The greater good.
We're going to go and kill him. That's the plan. We're going to kill him, get rid of them, Looks like... Alith, where did your... Oh, you've taken the plane of dogs, have you? Okay. Oh, there's Alith.
I agree.
Don't know where the other army is. Did they lose it? Taking Hag Hall? Did they have Hag Hall to start off with? I haven't been paying attention. I have not been paying attention. Never mind. Okay, well, we'll chase down the Beastmen. Hopefully fix that little problem for him. We can get walls in the Shrine of Cain. Good, because we want to keep that under control. Public order is actually climbing here. And as you can see, people's trust in Alarielle is increasing. So all of Ulthuan is under High Elf control. So I think that's just going to keep increasing. So we're going to get more growth, more leadership, more income, more public order, all that kind of good stuff. Fantastic. That's what we like. Is that making, kind of, we're getting more people on board.
Lady of Ulthuan, to what
do
I owe this displeasure?
Displeasure? Cheeky. Why don't you like me? You got an aversion. Got great power. Trespasses against Tyrannok. Treaties with... Well, the trespassers will keep dropping. You like my war with the Ripper tribe. I'm hoping that maybe you'll make friends with the Nagrathi, and then that will sort of like work to my benefit. Could we actually... Right, where is Tyrannok? That's going to cost 5 influence to increase it by 5. Okay, well, Arnold, try and... Oh, you can't. We don't have enough money to try and sneak you in. You can't bribe the bouncer. Okay, I'm... Right, what do we need for a good lord? I think we're probably going to want a dangerous... Ooh, 60? 60 influence? Oh, shit, brisk. Pretty good. Dashing. That sounds pretty good. Elusive, keen, strong-willed. Inaccurate. Well, that's... So one couldn't hit an ogre at 10 nars, let alone a ravening pack of Skaven. Well, slovenly. Ouch. Yeah, don't want that one. Okay, so we're probably going to need around... I mean, 60 is for the good benefits. Then for 15, you can get someone... You can get someone half price. You can get someone who's just got like meh, he's alright. So we need to save up 60 influence to get someone who's actually good. Rimmer, you can... I kind of want you to keep getting influence, but you don't really have the money to do it. Okay, yeah, well, alright. Arnold, you're going to go... if we can get more trade partners, then we can... get more money. So let's go and see if we can meet some people, make friends and influence... Oh, we're sending Arnold Rimmer. Shit. Yavresi of... Oh, Tyrion. Tyrion's going batshit mental, is he? Yeah. Yeah, he does that.
Faithful servant of Ulthuan, what brings you here?
What brings you here? You want a defensive alliance. Who are you at war with? You're at war with Kothic. Yes. Okay. We've got some naughty elves. I mean, technically we are on their territory now, so... Okay, Yavresi has been destroyed. What I want to check is Kothic.
You may approach and make your request.
You're at war with Lothern. Okay, that's... I mean, it's not fine, But if I'm going to alienate one of the factions, at least it's not a good one.
Your request?
You're at war with Kothic as well.
My gods.
Okay. Okay, let's send right, Arnold.
What do you require?
Right, have we met the Empire?
The Celestial College implores that I hear you. I remain unconvinced.
Well, don't remain unconvinced. Have a non-aggression pact.
On it.
Alright, Jesus Christ, chill. I agree to your pact. Ooh, okay. Very shouty.
Approach and make your offer, but I make no promises to my assent.
Okay, how about non-aggression pact and a trade treaty? God, these Empire chaps are very affirmative, aren't they? Very affirmative. What? Okay, what trade have we got going? Trade, that one. Trade. Okay. I mean, that's looking pretty good, isn't it? We've got a lot of trade coming in now. 1,000 from trade. We'd be a lot worse off if we didn't have the trade. Okay. And now we're going to save Alith by killing these Minotaurs and Beastmen, Ungors, and they've also got some Cygors. Interesting fact, High Elves are weak to having boulders thrown at them. Just a little factoid there for you. Oof. Well, there's some Alarielle Reavers there, dying as they lived. Smashed by a boulder. Unfortunate. So, most of the Beastman army is currently hidden up in the hills over here, which is a pain because we've had to sort of come around this cliff face, and that does mean we are right in the line of fire of these 3 Cygors, and Cygors do a lot of damage. As we approach through the trees, we've got lots of spearmen. So we're taking up position so we can move up. You can see a lot of the beastmen currently hidden in the trees. The Alarielle Reavers currently moving up the left flank. We're going to see if we can get some of their Ungol Raiders, who are the archers. But we're going to be the target of the Cygors very, very soon. Dryads moving up the left flank. Then Reavers just sort of trying to harass, but it's difficult because there's Minotaurs hanging around up there as well. So we're going to advance. There's I noticed at the end of this battle that Siobhan isn't called Siobhan. She appears to have her name reset. I don't know why. I'll fix that. Oh. I think one of the Treekin just took a boulder for Alarielle. Incoming boulders. Oh my god, those sting. It's fine, it's fine. Just keep going. They can't kill us all. Oh, I might have been wrong. Alarielle's trying to heal up our troops. Very difficult to heal people that have been dismembered by boulders, though. We're advancing. Oh, no. Oh, my. Right, well, those Cygors are doing a lot of damage. We're opening fire. We're going to try and see if we can shoot them to death. That does seem to be working. I think the Sisters of Avelorn are doing most of the stuff there. The Alarielle Reavers have taken a bit of damage. A bit of boulders, a bit of archer fire. But it's not too bad. So archers, here we go. We're advancing on the enemy line. It's going to come a little phoenix attack right up the archer line. There he goes. He's going to go searing straight through these ranks of Ungor. Do a fair chunk of damage there. That was very, very nice. So one Cygor almost down, deep in the forest over here, dark and dank. Ungor fighting High Elves spearmen. I mean, we should be okay because our spears are far better than their Ungor. So far, so good. However, we've engaged the Cygor. He's taken a lot of damage. One of the Cygors is breaking and running away. They've got their lord in here somewhere. He's fighting the Treekin. They've been backed up by Minotaurs, but the Minotaurs have been flanked by our Spearmen. Obviously those Minotaurs are going to be very, very dangerous, but against Spearmen they're going to struggle. The Lone Reavers are hunting down the Ungor Raiders that they're chasing off. I know they're shock cavalry, but they should be able to deal with crappy Ungor Raiders. If they can't even manage that, then they're not worth having in the army. Minotaurs slowly going down, but the Beast Lord has taken 0 damage. Alarielle has come into the fight. You can see Siobhan loosing arrows off. And deep in the forest, we're winning the engagement, slowly but surely. And one Cygor has... he's just been throwing boulders for ages. Luckily, most of them have been hitting the trees, but occasionally one gets trees. We managed to rack up 38 kills. And this Cygor over here has rallied and has racked up 91. Ooh. Let's just skip through the trees. Their Beast Lord is going to be the target of Siobhan. Siobhan charges it. I mean, this Beast Lord has been taking 0 damage. Now Siobhan's here. Suddenly he starts taking a shit ton of damage. I've underestimated Siobhan. She kicks ass. You can see that Alarielle is trying to chase down this last Cygor. She's lighting up its bottom occasionally. Maybe she's just nudging it. Okay, well, good luck on that. Yvonne has completely ripped the Beast Lord to pieces. Fairly handily. He's now running away. Off he goes. And as he flees, so does the rest of his army. Unfortunately, these Cygors are very, very difficult to kill, so we're probably not going to be able to wipe them out. Which means we're going to have to follow up with another battle. Cygors, literally the worst.
You will serve me.
I think I kind of need the forced labour.
You forfeit your freedom. Isha is with me.
So he's going to run away. We've defeated of the Ripper Horn tribe. And so we get leadership +5 for all our armies for 4 turns. Which is... it's alright, isn't it? And Alarielle is a good attacker. Excellent stuff.
Alarielle, the Ever Queen.
And she picked up a new skill point. Now I'm considering getting the Shield of Safari because I feel like that's going to be good, especially teamed with Life Bloom. Because when I cast, it means that everyone gets healed and everyone gets a shield. Which seems good. On the other hand, obviously going down the blue line will give us some good stuff. I mean, less cost for units is always good. It's just really boring. And I guess the passive ability, I mean, it's only 9 seconds after you cast. I mean, you're only, realistically going to get 4 or 5 spells off. I suppose if you cast little spells, it makes it better. And then the casualty replenishment rate. I mean, casualty replenishment rate, upkeep reduction, and campaign movement are very, very key abilities to have. They're just all really... screw it. We'll get Avelorn here just because we took a lot of damage. And is it going to be a bad idea to auto-resolve this fight? I mean, it looks alright, doesn't it? I'm just going to auto-resolve it. Okay, fingers crossed. Everyone hold the breath. Oh, that was okay. If anything, in that case, I think those Cygors would have done a shit ton more damage than they actually did. Okay, fine. Forced labour it is. We've destroyed The Ripperhorn tribe. You're welcome, Alice.
Moving.
The Alarielle. Do you want a barded Lilith? Yeah, that one. Barded steed. What's that going to actually do? It's going to increase our armor, reduces our speed, and melee defense. And health, for some reason. Why does it reduce our health? I kind of feel like having more health is probably more good. So maybe not that one? Not that one. We're not going with that one. And we do have Blood and Fire and Tradition Dictates. I was considering doing a poll for that. I think I still will. Only problem is I'm going to have to record some video. Okay, I'm going to hold off getting those abilities, although they are really good, until the poll. I'm only going to. The poll is going to be very, very short, but the poll will be there. We'll go Blood and Fire or Tradition Dictates. This is more sort of, you know, everyone make friends, and this one's more people will learn of our peaceful ways through force sort of methodology. But let's just get Elven Healing. Wow, Tempest. Oh, see, I know I should be going for Elven Healing, but on a Tempest. Explosive spells. Explosive. I mean, I like it. I think I like things that explode, as long as it's not, you know, my spearmen when they have a boulder thrown at them. Okay. Okay. Let's go. I do like Path's Protection. That does make, and that will reduce the winds. I mean, the winds are. It's not a very expensive spell, and it will reduce it. No, we're going to go for Shield of Safri. As the high magic is channeled into the caster, it's preserving energy to form a dome of protection around them. That's what we're doing, and we're heading off. And did I'm fairly sure I renamed this character, didn't I? Did my save not? I have had a couple of crashes, which I think may be to do with having Steel Faith Overhaul save still on. So I've in the save file, so I've removed them now. I've moved them out. Right, you were Siobhan. There we go. Is that right? Have I spelled that right? Yeah. Good. There we go. Good. That pleases me. Excellent. Siobhan, you did. I mean, she kicked the shit out of that Beast Lord. I was a little bit worried about sending her into the fight. I really shouldn't have been. She just totaled him. He was there wailing away on the treekin, and she comes in, and suddenly he's running away. Okay, good job, Siobhan. I think Valor of Aegis, because that's going to increase your weapon strength even more. What is your weapon strength? 403. I think that's quite respectable. I mean, your melee attack's good. You're good against large. Okay. Something to keep in mind. Is there anything fun? I mean, we might be able to go up and grab this fell cargo along the way. Maybe the shipwreck. And then come back into Toranlek. Maybe do that, sort of sail around. Do a little pleasure cruise. I mean, we've saved Alice. Potentially. Assuming is he at war with these guys? Yes. Okay, well, we saved him from the Beastmen. And that's the important thing. He can come and help himself with the, what is he doing? What are you doing?
There is only vengeance.
Alith, what are you doing? You're hanging around with 3 of your friends near Vol's Anvil. What good is that? Realistically, come on. Just straighten up and fly right. Christ almighty. Okay. Tordranel, we wanted walls here, didn't we? We did. But I also need more money. And what can I do to get myself more money? We could get Elven Craftsmen here. That would, I mean, we've got a lot of trade partners, so we will definitely sell all of the Elven trinkets. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that, but let's not neglect our defences. So we'll do that as well. And then Arnold,
noble son of Ulthuan.
You have. Oh, you've already moved. Oh, okay, we're still in that turn. It confuses me when I fight battlers. It makes me think I've already gone past the turn and forget who I've moved. Okay, good. Alarielle's going to have to go back and replenish after being having a lot of her spearmen heal, oh well, I don't say heal, but crushed by boulders. It's very difficult to actually heal someone who's been crushed by a boulder, mostly because they've been reduced to a fine paste, and generally you don't want to bring a fine paste that used to be a high elf back to life. That's not... You're not helping them at that point. I won't be able to get a trade agreement with the dwarves because they're in the mountains, don't have any ports. Also, they don't like me very much. Well, that's not good. Now, the problem is that Safri will actually have to go through my lands to get... So, basically, by entering the war, I will be the sole target of Safri, despite the fact that Trace was there. Maybe I shouldn't have signed defensive pacts. I probably shouldn't have done that. That was probably a bad idea. Oh, but I'm going to have to, because otherwise my reputation will be in the toilet. Oh. Oh. What's that? I don't like the look of that. Okay, we're going to have to head home right away. No pleasure cruise. Pleasure cruise is off. Okay, more importantly, where is my... Oh... Well, okay. I'm going to need... Yeah. Okay, fine. This is all gone... This is all gone pear-shaped. Right, we need to get back to land as soon as possible. Not over there, though, because that'll upset people. God, this is... Okay, it's going to be at least, what, 6 turns before we can... Oh, God, we're going to lose so much territory. Unless Tyrannoch
does not put their own petty desires above the greater good.
Talking of the greater good, you're not going to give me anything, are you? Okay, fine. Fine.
The Ever Queen.
I could reach my territory that way. It's still going to take... Like, what, 4 turns? What about this way? Longer. Okay, we're gonna... Right, yep. Also means we won't have time to replenish, and we might lose some territory. Oh, we're going to lose territory. At least they won't be able to get past Phoenix Gate. Or at least I don't think they will, but we might lose Gay and Vale. We're going to lose Gay and Vale. That garrison is awful. That is appalling. I am in... What's that? Shadow Warriors. Oh my god, those guys are awful. Okay, fine. Good. So... Okay. Okay. I don't know what to do. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to end it there. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.